Hey, what's up, guys? Just wanted to shoot a video of the upcoming UFC event, UFC Freedom 250. It's happening this Saturday. I'm shooting this video on Friday, so I just wanted to get my picks in and give my predictions on what I think will happen. The first fight is Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. It's a featherweight bout. Diego Lopez is number 2 in the world, and Steve Garcia is number 9 in the world. So, who I think will win this fight? I got Diego Lopez. I think he has more experience than Steve Garcia, and both these fighters, they both have the similar approaches where they try to use heavy power shots to take their opponents out. So I think the fight is going to be competitive. I think both these guys will be striking pretty heavily, but I do like Diego Lopez's experience. He's been in some 5-round fights with Volkanovski and some high-named opponents. And I think he's a bit better on the ground than Steve Garcia. I haven't seen much from Steve Garcia on the ground, but Diego Lopez, he's very strong on the ground. So I think he will be able to win this either by decision or by knockout. Next fight is Bo Nickal versus Kyle Dawkins. I do have Bo Nickal winning this fight. I'm not super high on Bo Nickal as a fighter. I did see him against Reinier de Ridder, and he definitely struggled against Reinier de Ridder. Like, he didn't really land any significant strikes against him, and he was finished pretty early. So I don't know what he looks like now. Maybe he has improved since then, but I do think he'll beat Kyle Dawkins. I haven't seen much from Kyle Dawkins that really makes him super dangerous in this matchup. Bo Nickal's more athletic. He's a better wrestler, and yeah, I think he should be able to win this one. The next fight is Mauricio Ruffi versus Michael Chandler. Mauricio Ruffi is the number 9 ranked lightweight in the world, and Michael Chandler is ranked number 13. Michael Chandler's been on a skid of late. He's sliding down the rankings. He has had a few losses now, but this fight, I think it's a tough one to predict. I think that Mauricio Ruffi should be favored here for a decision. I don't think he can put out Michael Chandler, but I do think he'll be favored as a decision. But I am going to pick Michael Chandler here to win on the White House. I think he's going to be very, very pumped up to fight this fight. He's from the United States. He's a proud representation of the USA. So I think Michael Chandler's going to come out here and he's going to be very, very hyped up to get a win. He's going to have to, if he's going to beat Ruffi, he's going to have to go on the inside, land big power shots, and it's going to probably have to be in round 1 because Ruffi is a better striker than Michael Chandler. But so if it goes to like round 2 or 3, I think Ruffi really has a serious advantage. But I think Michael Chandler's going to come out here and do similar to what he did against Dan Hooker, which he's going to put on a lot of pressure, put him on his back foot, and I think he's gonna start to land big power shots. So that's who I'm going with. I'm going with Michael Chandler. It's probably an unpopular pick, but it is what it is. The next fight is a heavyweight bout. Number 5 Josh Hockett versus number 9 Derek Lewis. I think a lot of people are probably picking Josh Hockett to win this one, just because he just beat Curtis Blades. I am going to go, however, with Derek Lewis. I haven't seen... Well, Derek Lewis, he's a better striker than Curtis Blades, and he has more power. So I did see Curtis Blades landing some big shots on Hockett, and it was really affecting him. So I think if Derek Lewis lands some of his shots that he's capable of, I think he's gonna put Hockett out. So I'm going to go Derek Lewis to win this one. It's going to be an entertaining fight, though. If Hockett can get into the later rounds, he might be able to, start using his wrestling and tire out Derek Lewis. But Lewis is going to be so dangerous in the beginning, and I think he has a lot more power than Hockett. So I'm going to go with Derrick Lewis to win it. Early KO. Next fight is Sean O'Malley versus Ayman Zahabi. Sean O'Malley's number 3 ranked as a bantamweight. Zahabi's ranked number 6 as a bantamweight. This one is pretty easy for me. I'm going to go Sean O'Malley to win this one. I think he can win it in a multitude of ways. He can win it by decision or he can win it by knockout, but this is going to be mainly on this fight's going to be mainly on the feet, in my opinion. And Sean O'Malley, I think, is just going to he's going to out-volume Zahabi. He's going to get more significant strikes, and he's just a more talented striker. So it should heavily favor Sean O'Malley in this matchup. Zahabi is not really a threat on the ground, so yeah, I'm going to go Sean O'Malley. The next fight is a heavyweight interim title bout. Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gane. This is a tough fight for Pereira. He's moving up to become a 3-division world champion. Cyril Gane has fought at heavyweight his whole career, so he's adapted to the weight class. He's adapted to the weight he's put on, and he's comfortable fighting at heavyweight. So I think he's going to be very prepared for this matchup. And he did look good against Tom Aspinall. He looked very good. So I think, logically, I think Cyril Gane should be favored in this matchup just because he's more adapted to heavyweight, and Pereira, he just put on the weight, and we don't know, what he looks like at heavyweight, if he's slower or what. But these guys both fight pretty similarly, both use leg kicks very often, and they both move in and out and use their movement very well. But I think I'm gonna go. It's tough because it's hard to see Alex Pereira losing because he's beat so many guys, but I think I am gonna go Alex Pereira here because I think he's just a more talented striker. As much as Cyril Gane is a very talented striker as well, he's I just think Pereira is more skilled and he's more tight with his he's more technical, I would say, with his strikes. So I'm gonna go Alex Pereira to win. Again, that's a fight it's gonna be a good fight. The next fight, Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje. This is a champion versus interim champ. I think Justin Gaethje, he's put up some big fights in the past. He's put up some good fights. Ilia Topuria, though, I think he's gonna win. He's faster with his hands. He is he's got power. He's got a lot of power. And yeah, I think Ilia Topuria should be able to win this by knockout. Justin Gaethje, he had a war with Michael Chandler, and he did beat Michael Chandler, so we have to say that. But Ilia Topuria, he's like Michael Chandler, but he's more technical, more skilled than Michael Chandler, and he probably has more power than Michael Chandler as well. So it's gonna be maybe Gaethje can make this a real fight. We'll see if he can take some shots and then give some back and land some leg kicks on the outside, or really just turn it into we've seen Gaethje go into some serious wars, so it's I think Ilia Topuria should be favored here, though. He's coming off 3 knockouts. He's by the eye test, he's a more skilled striker than Gaethje. He's been a smarter fighter throughout his career, and he's had more knockout, or recently he's had more knockouts. So I'm gonna go Ilia Topuria there, and that is the last fight. So